All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there toiling in this truth. I'm Mathakamoth GMS Dallas, and I'm just coming back at you with another real quick hit lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. I think I'm going to name this one A New Day is Dawning for the Nation of Israel. You know, and that's exactly what's happening, man. There's a new day dawning, man. You know what I'm saying? Because as you look, throughout the earth, really since the beginning of the year, when Apostle Tahar deemed this year and coined this year the year of prophecy, that's what's been happening. And the prophecies are popping off the pages of the Bible right now, man. Everything is the way things are happening in the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's very clear and evident that Apostle Tahar is a spiritual man and he's a man of the Lord, man. For all you haters out there, they want to talk crap, but I'm not gonna get on a rant. But the prophecies of the Bible are popping off the pages, and we're in a time of prophecies, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're getting very close to the end of this devil's setup, his kingdom, his society. You know what I'm saying? His rulership. He's going down. His kingdom is going down, and them as a people, a nation of people, that ruling class is being bought down by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And it's a beautiful time, man. These are some beautiful times that we're in, and that means that there's a new day dawning, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, without any further ado, I'm just gonna get into a real quick hit lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we're in the time of the children of the dark, man, the children of the night. You know what I'm saying? As the scriptures call them, man. Which is the so-called uh, self-proclaimed white people, man. You true biblical Edomites, you red Hebrew Edomites. That's your true biblical nationality. And pursuant to Job 9:24, the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. You are the wicked, pursuant to Malachi the first chapter and verse 4, man. So with that understanding, the earth has been given into your hands, and you're the wicked. So guess what's been manifest throughout the four corners of the earth, man? Wickedness, man, and unrighteousness, among all nations. So, so, you know, hey, we're in a time of things changing, man. And you can see that paradigm shift happening right before your eyes, man. You can see the change in the earth since the time of Abba Bivens, all the way down to now. With Apostle Tahar and all those that has learned up under these men, man. Him, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Racha, Apostle Ramlab, and of course all the elders of Great Millstone on down, man. And those that teach that likewise doctrine, you know, is bringing this devil's rulership down, man. So this dark rulership, which is this demonic rulership, democracy, demonic rulership is being brought down, man. So there's a new day dawning, man. So without any further ado, I just want to go ahead and get into the scriptures, man, and hopefully this is edifying to the hopeful elect. And let's get the first scripture. This is Romans chapter 13 and verse 11, and it reads, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed." So it's time. Yahweh Shemel Shai says it's a time. It's time. It's high time to awake out of sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? And that sleep is a spiritual sleep, man. It's not a literal sleep, man. It don't mean you laying out in your bed and someone wakes you up, man. It means you being spiritually awakened, man. Which if you're spiritually awakened, you're gonna see the truth about this world that we live in, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to wake up, and the only way you're going to get that is by way of the truth of the scriptures, man. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Bible. The true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Not that crap that you learn in the Christian church according to theology, man. That's all BS and nonsense. None of that adds up. It says, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed, because we're in a time of salvation now, man. You know what I'm saying? We're in the actual last days of the last days. We've been in the last days since the time of Yahushua when he was on the earth, which was over 2,000 years ago. But now in these times, which is days later, because a thousand years is as one day to the Lord, and one day is 1,000 years to us. You know what I'm saying? Is, hey man, we're actually in the last days of the last days, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed, man. Because it's right around the corner, man. Yahushua's return is right around the corner. He's on his way back. Reading on verse 12, it says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. So the night is far spent, man. This dark rulership, man. It's far spent. It's been going on for far too long, man. And when you go into that word, it means to consumed. Which is going to be literally consumed soon. That consumption has been decreed, pursuant to Isaiah the 10th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? And it also means like it's over, it's worn out, it's exhausted, man. You know what I'm saying? So this place is through, man. It's gone on long enough. So the night is far spent. The day is at hand. So it's time for the day, man, because we've been in the night, this dark rulership, man, this wickedness and unrighteousness, man. You know what I'm saying? At the hand of these devils, you so-called self-proclaimed white people, you true biblical Edomites, man, who are the children of the night. It says a new day is at hand, man. The day is at hand, that new day dawning. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. So we got to put off the works of this place, man. Everything about this place is backwards and upside down and contrary to the Lord, man. Wickedness and unrighteousness, man. You got to cast that off, man. And let us put on the armor of light, and that armor of light is Yahushua, man. We got to put Yahushua on, which is the truth of these scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got to put that on and take off and take off the cast off the works of darkness, man. The works of Esau, man. Who is the wicked of the Bible, pursuant to Job 9:24, man. You know what I'm saying? And Malachi 1 and 4. So let's get the next scripture. This is Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 1. And it reads, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is risen upon thee. So it says, arise, shine, for thy light is come. And that light again is Yahushua. And through Yahushua, we have this word, man, which represents Yahushua, man, which is the light, man, And it says, and the glory of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is risen upon thee. And who is that talking about? The elect, man, those chosen men, the servants and prophets of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Verse 2, it reads, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall arise upon thee, the elect, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And these people, man, they see the glory of the Lord upon the elect men of the Lord. But it says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. And what is that darkness, man? The lies and deception of this devil, man, of Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the darkness, man, because they are the children of the night, man, the children of the dark. And we're the children of the light, the children of the day. They represent darkness and death, and because of the left hand side, Satan, and we represent a light and life, man, because of the right hand side of Yahushua, man. And that glory shall be seen upon thee, the elect, those men, those chosen vessels, man, the servants and prophets. Verse 3, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising, man. And that rising is happening pursuant to Ezekiel the 37th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's happening all through the four corners of the earth, man. You know, and those Gentiles is talking about the foreigners, man, those that the scattered seed throughout the four corners of the earth and all the places where the Israelites have been scattered, man. You know, the light is shining unto them, the elect of those people. You know, those chosen vessels from the foundation of the earth that was going to return pursuant to also to Isaiah the 10th chapter. You know, and kings to the brightness of thy rising, man, because that's what's coming about, man. You know, the elect is being sealed, man, which are those kings and priests that are going to reign and rule on the earth pursuant to Revelation the 5th chapter, man, in verse 10. You know, and pursuant to, as a matter of fact, pursuant to Revelation the 12th chapter in verse 9, which I'll get it. Let me get that. This devil has deceived the whole planet earth, man. It's Revelations chapter 12 and verse 9, and it reads, "And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him," man. You know what I'm saying? So that's these Edomites, man, and all these nations, these other heathen nations that are in bed with, in league with this devil, man. You know what I'm saying? But it says the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, which proves that this is the same person that goes back to the beginning in the garden with Adam and Eve, man. It says called the devil, which devil means deceiver, and Satan, which means adversary. And who's the biggest devil deceiver of the earth? These Edomites, so-called white, self-proclaimed white people, man. You're the one put that fake image, that false image of the Messiah in the earth, and had the whole nation of Israel at one point in time bound down to that crap, man, that madness. You know what I'm saying? When you know, stringy hair and blue eyes, man. You know, when the Bible clearly describes him as a so-called black man with woolly hair, man. You know, so you deceive the whole planet Earth, man. You know, and that deception has went out through the four corners of the planet Earth, man. You know, because the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, man. Job 9:24. You know, you devils have been reigning and ruling for the last so many hundreds of years, man. You know, 500 plus years to be exact. You know, but we're in the times of a new day dawning, man. You know, and those lies and deceptions are going to be revealed, man. We're in a time of the revealing of this devil, pursuant to Second Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, if I'm not mistaken, and Isaiah, the 25th chapter, and verse 7 goes into it as well. And it reads, this Isaiah 25 and 7. "And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations." You know, so this thing has went across all nations, man. The lies and deceptions and wickedness of Esau. If you so-called self-proclaimed white people, man, you true biblical Edomites. It says he will destroy in this mountain, which mountain represents in this government, man, the government of you Edomites, man. You know, it says the face, he's going to destroy the face of the covering cast over all people, man. Your lies and deception, man, your deceit, you know, and the veil that is spread over all nations, man. So all these nations are about to know, and they're already starting to see it in these times that we're in, that these devils are full of shit, man. You know, excuse my French. You know, they're starting to see it, man. That this devil is a liar, man. He's a deceiver, man. You know, that covering is being lifted. That veil is being lifted, man. You know, and they're starting to see this devil for what he really is, the wicked, man. You know, verse 8, he will swallow up death in victory, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai will wipe away tears from off all faces, and that's all the faces of the Israelites, beginning and starting with the elect. And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai has spoken it. Because the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negroid descent, have been under the curses of Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, man, verse 15 through 68. You've been under that, man, and all of those things being a proverb and byword. You know, all nations hating you, you know, and calling you names, you know, going into captivity, you know, under all these nations, and of course the most recent captivity under these Edomites, man. You self-proclaimed so-called white people, man. You know, and you've been put to death at the hand of these devils, hung, burned, whatever they shot, whatever they want to do to you, man, they've been able to do it, man. That's the rebuke of the Lord, man, because you went off. But it says he's going to wipe away the tears from off all faces. So you're not going to have to go through that anymore. You're not going to have to be out in these streets marching and asking to be equal rights and crying over your sons or daughters that got put to death at the hand of these devils, man. No more tears, man. He's going to wipe that away because he's going to take that rebuke away, from off. The Most High will wipe away tears from off all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth. So that's going to go away throughout the four corners of the earth, man. For Yahweh Shem Yahushai has spoken it, man. So you're not going to have to go through those things anymore, man. And that death is going to be swallowed up in victory, which it already has been by way of Yahweh, man. He conquered death. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it going. 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 5. And it reads, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. So, the so-called self-proclaimed white people who are the true biblical Edomites are the children of night. They're the children of the dark. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negroid descent, you are the children of light, the children of the day. And that's beginning and starting with the elect, because 2/3 of Israel right now are part of that night, that darkness, man. They've attached themselves to Esau in this society, and they're going to sink with this sinking Titanic, this sinking ship, man. You know what I'm saying? 2/3 of Israel is already prophesied to die pursuant to Zechariah 13 and 8, man. So they're part of the night, the darkness right now. You know what I'm saying? Which pursuant to Romans the 11th chapter and verse 26, and all Israel shall be saved. So overall, the whole nation is going to be, brought back into that light, man. You know what I'm saying? So going from there, because this world is darkness, man. And it's this world is not ours, man. We're not a part of this world, man. We're not a part of this madness, man. Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween. Come on, man. Easter, all this madness, man. We're not a part of this. And Yahweh took us out of this madness, man. This is John chapter 17. I'm gonna drop down to verse 14, and it reads, "I have given them thy word." Who is the them? The elect, man. And these are red letters. Yahweh the Messiah, is speaking. John 17 and 14, "I have given them, the elect, thy word, and the world hath hated them." And believe you me, we're hated, man. They don't like what we're saying. They don't like this message, man, because this message is bringing this current system in society and kingdom, this setup down, man. Because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. So we're not of this world, man. And Yahweh is not of this world, man. Verse 15, "I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil." So we're going to remain here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is where the kingdom of heaven is going to be, right down here on the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? But he said that thou should keep them from the evil, man, because we're heading into evil times, man. Jacob's trouble is upon us, and this devil is finna go balls to the wall. Revelations 12 and 12. The devil is about to come down having great wrath, because he know that he had but a short time, man. So this devil is about to come down real hard, and that day of evil is upon us, man. And Yahweh, which when you read up in verse 9, he prays for these men, man. He said, "I pray for them. I pray not for the world, man." And that's the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man, because these heathen don't have a chance, period, man. So that world that he prays not for is the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? Because evil times is coming, and he's asking the Lord Yahweh, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, to protect the elect from that evil, because 2/3 is going to get caught up in that evil day that's upon us, that we're already in the beginning of right now. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get caught up in that, because Zechariah 13 and 8 are already prophesied, and the Lord has already spoken it. So it's going to happen pursuant to Isaiah 55 and 11. His word doesn't come back to him void, but it's going to accomplish that word till he sends it. You know what I'm saying? So these things are going to happen. And Zechariah 13:8 says 2 parts shall be cut off and die, man. So that's the world that he prays not for. But verse 16, moving on. They are not of the world, talking about the elect, even as I am not of the world. So we're not of this world, man. We're the children of the light. This world is darkness, the children of the night, man. You know what I'm saying? And 2/3 of Israel are attached to that. So right now they're children of the night. They're children of the darkness. And they're gonna have to die because of that, man. you know. So continuing on, let's go to 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 19. 2 Peter 1 and 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto, which is what everything is about. Everything is about prophecy, man. And if you're not dealing with prophecy, you're not going to know what's going on. And most time ain't dealing with you, man. Whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, and the elect is going to take heed. Those that have been chosen, predestinated, and chosen from the foundation of the earth to conform to the image of the Son, pursuant to Romans 8, is going to take heed, man, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, which is what's happening, man. This truth is out here now, man. In this world of darkness, which we read in Isaiah the 60th chapter, the light is shining in this dark place, man, by way of this truth, man. Beginning and starting with Apostle to heart, man, on down. It says until the day dawn. There it is, man, because there's a new day dawning. There's a new day coming, man. Yahweh Shah is about to return, and it's going to be a new day on the earth, man. That light is come until the day dawn and the day star rise in your hearts, which is already done that with the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? Which that morning star, that day star, that morning star, is about to make his grand entrance, man. He's about to make that return, man. And everything is starting to change in the earth, and you can see that already, man. So let me bring one more out. It's Revelation chapter 21, and starting at the top at verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. So this is John the Revelator. He saw a vision, and he saw a new heaven and a new earth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that new day dawning, man. That's that new day. He saw it, and he's telling you he saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And that's not talking about the earth literally passing away, man. It's talking about the rulership and all the wickedness in this earth going away, man. Everything is going to get done away except for the remnants. You know what I'm saying? The remnant of Israel and the remnants of these other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? Verse 2, and John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And that holy city that he saw was not an actual city. It was a people. It was the elect, the 144,000 that's going to be beamed back down to the earth. And then the second part of Jeremiah the 16th chapter is going to take effect, man, because in the first part of that it said he's going to send fishers and they shall fish them. And the second part of that he says he was going to send hunters and they shall hunt them. So that's what's going to happen, man. The second part of Jeremiah 16 is going to 16 and 16 is going to come into effect, man, because it's a people before it's a place. So he saw the elect coming down, being beamed back down to the earth, man. Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. And that's that new day. Verse 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, which we just read that in Isaiah the 25th chapter in verse 8, man. That death being swallowed up and the Lord wiping away all the tears of the nation of Israel, man. Of course, beginning with the elect, man. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away, man. So there's a new day coming, man. A new day is dawning for the nation of Israel. Our big brother Yahushai is on his way back, man, and he's finna make things different. Shalom.